Hello guys, I am S3D and this is going to be a review on the ThreeZero 1/6 scale collectible figure Genos from One Punch Man. Now this figure retails anywhere between $170 to $225. I know the exclusive version is a lot more expensive, it's around 250 plus ish. Yeah, this figure came out in 2017, I believe. Let's go ahead. I take a look at the box, but it doesn't actually have a release date. I guess this ThreeZero operates a little bit different than Hot Toys, so they don't actually put the date of the product on their packaging and stuff like that. So this is going to be a two-part review because I haven't gotten the battery for this figure yet. I had to get some AG0 button cell. Is it button? I think it's button cell batteries. Yeah, my other figure, the ThreeZero EM208 uses AG1, but this guy uses AG0. The most common one that you can buy in North America is like the AG4, which is 367 or 377. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know what. I guess those type of batteries are probably more popular in Asia than over here. It's a pain in the butt to find. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. Here's Genos. I did have to assemble this this arm right here, the incinerator cannon. It looks really nice. So the regular release here only have one incinerator cannon. So basically, this is just a whole bunch of parts that you have to put together to create this look, which is very, very nice. Yeah, you know what? I really like this figure. I do have it on eBay, but I'm trying to figure out what I have left I can sell just to keep this guy. I know, man. I need to start accepting more donations or something like that. Originally, I was just gonna buy it to film it, and yeah, the usual: buy it, film it, sell it. I flip it. Yeah, I actually got a very good deal on this figure thanks to my friend Meats. So yeah, big shout out to Meats again. If you want to check out his channel, check the video. Check the link in the video description. Very nice figure. I like it. It does have some production issues and quality control issues. For example, if you saw the unboxing, the thumb is very loose. I think it's just it's just a little bit unfortunate, and also. Certain parts of the right arm's bicep articulation is kind of loose. So if you put it like right here, there's like a sweet spot where it becomes like super loose. But any other position is fine. It's just this position. I don't know. You can fix it by taking apart the arm, but yeah, I kind of don't want to do that at this point right now. Assuming somebody actually want to buy it. If I do plan on keeping it forever, then I'll fix it. Alright, so yeah, I can't stop staring at this arm. This thing is just awesome. I wish, I have actually bought the exclusive version, so you have both of these. Two of these would just be crazy. I mean, yeah, this thing is just awesome. Alright, so anyway, with this part of the review, I'm going to show you guys how to disassemble this arm, so you can go back to well, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys how to remove his arms so you can, play dress up with this. Yeah. Because, he's wearing soft goods. So he's definitely a doll. So, yeah, grown man playing with dolls. Here's an example of a grown man playing with dolls. If you don't like that, you should stop watching this video. So basically, you want to put your finger right here, and then you want to pull here in order to remove the arm. I know it's very scary, but somebody's got to do it. There we go. So that pops out right there. Right there. You see that? Okay, so one scary part down. Next part is going to be extra scary because now he's got all these crap attached to his arm. It's going to, the stake is a little higher. There we go. So yeah, nothing broke. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be delicate with this kind of figures. When you're buying like high-end adult collectibles, you gotta treat it like with respect. Don't manhandle it. A lot of people break their stuff because they treat their $200, $300 figure like they would with a $25 figure, and then when the thing's broke, they start complaining about stuff about how bad quality the product is. Well, it's obviously not a product for you then, if that's the case. All right, so let's go. Let's play dress up. We're playing with a very handsome Barbie doll. Or Ken doll. There we go. All right, so now he has his sweater, his hoodie on here. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. All right, this one also has some weathering on it, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, I didn't have to bust out any kind of tweezer. This is actually very user friendly compared to like the military 6-scale figures, where it takes forever just to put on the mole or the equipment and stuff like that. I mean, you literally need tools, tape, and all kind of other good stuff in order to assemble those figures. All right, so here we have the head right here. The head is very nicely sculpted. I honestly don't see any kind of paint defects, so I really had to give ThreeZero credit for this. Yeah, and the hair is like this soft rubbery material. You can open that up, you can see. It's magnetized for the battery compartment. Obviously, there's a switch right here. I think it lights up the eyes. I think that's all it does. Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to spend like $10? I think like those AG0 batteries, 2 for $6.99. It's very expensive. And doesn't come with batteries. So anyway, we're going to attach these scratch parts. That's what they're called. It just makes him look more like badass. So there we go. There we have that. There's like a specific area where you have to attach these. So you got to make sure it goes into that slot. There's a slot in the hair. So there we go. And then just push that in. Boy, that looks awesome, man. This is just too cool. I've seen the Dashin version. I don't like it. I think this is, if I was to keep a Genos figure, I only collect 1/6 scale anyway, so this is the only Genos for me. I kind of want to get Saitama, but I think I want to get the Season 2 version. Yeah, they're already making Season 2 versions of both figures, so if you like their appearance from Season 2, then yeah, go for the Season 2. I like the look from the Season 1, though. There we go. So, there's him with a hoodie on. And what should we do? Okay, I am going to take apart this thing. I'm going to show you guys how this thing disassembled. So the next part, part 2, I'm going to show you guys the articulation, and then I'm going to show you the LED gimmick. Who knows, I might fit in some articulation in this video. So the best thing to do right here is go ahead and pop off the hand first. Actually, no, you do it this way. You take off these parts on the side. These are the easiest to remove. If you do it the wrong way, you can end up breaking these tabs because if you apply too much force. So you take out all these. I mean, they're designed to fit in a way that, it's very common sense. So there we go. All right, so you take out all that part right there, and you remove this piece right there up front. Remove the bottom piece right there. It's not really that difficult. I mean, we're looking at no more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these. So it's 5 parts. And the hand. The hand is attached via ball joint right there. So you just very carefully pull that off. and you can keep it in the fist or you can open it up. It does have light piping right there. You can see that the light piping goes in here, so you can have, if you put a battery in here, you can have the light up effect. Basically, that's all it does. It lights up that palm thing, kind of like Iron Man's repulsor blast. So I guess I'll go over the articulation real quick. I mean, this thing actually has pretty good articulation. It's a lot easier to demonstrate without the armor attached. So you can see there's some cool articulation points right here. It's double jointed elbow. You get the forearm swivel. The forearm swivel is pretty cool. You get the bicep swivel, and then you get this shoulder armor articulation point right here, like that. When you pull this thing actually moves along with it, so that's pretty cool, like that. This part right here, the shoulder part, it's kind of like a model kit. It's like two parts snapped together. I don't think these are actual, like, I don't know what those are. I think those are detailed. This one here is a little bit soft. You can make out the detail here, so that, I don't know if that's like a QC problem or production. It's probably a production issue. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, so to put this thing back together, very easy. You just put this part right here, like that. That's the back of the forearm. The front of the forearm's right here, like that. Again, you can see like a little gap here. That's how it's intended, so you can see the inner frame of Genos. You can see all of that. It also have details underneath, so that's pretty good. This bicep is pretty good. There's no like weird spot where it becomes like very loose, unlike the right arm. Okay, ball joint here for this thing has light piping, so you have wrist articulation. So he can do the Iron Man thing, like the repulsor blast, whatever you want to call it. Again, very carefully pop this in. The thumb is also very loose on this hand as well, so you just gotta be careful with that. All right, and these fingers, their fingers like to rotate this way, and then if it becomes super loose, you have to keep them like, rotated into the right position. And I feel like the thumb, if you rotate it this way, that's when it falls off. So you gotta leave the thumb in that position too. When it's in this position, it's pretty solid. Okay, so there we go. There's Genos firing the whatever thing. Okay, so those are the arms right there. Get all this stuff off my table. All right, so articulation-wise, the feet is obviously on a ball joint. This is just a very basic ball joint, nothing special at all. No ankle rocker whatsoever. Double jointed knee, very good. The hips, I think, is universal joint. He's actually got some really good range of articulation. Obviously, he can do the roundhouse kick. So, let's see. Okay, at this point, I think the pants are a little bit restrictive. It's very well tailored, but yeah, it's not gonna go out that far. The pants just not stretchy enough. So let's just not even bother with that. I don't want to damage this figure. We do have a thigh cut here. Very nice. We have a multi, I think. Yeah, oh, actually, I'm actually quite surprised. We have the waist joint right here. He can rotate left to right just a little bit, so don't worry about waist articulation. It's almost non-existent, I guess. We do have a very nice diaphragm joint, though, so I'm actually very surprised. It's got all this electronic in here, but it's still got a diaphragm joint. Obviously, underneath here, we have that opening chest gimmick. Those are held together by magnet if you've seen the unboxing video, so we're not going to mess with that too much. We do have the butterfly joint here. You can see that. It's a lot more easier to show you once the arm is in. Okay, so when you're attaching the arm to this figure, you don't want to like put your finger right here because these things move around. So I think that you could damage a figure if you do that. So just hold on to, I guess hold on to here. Let me adjust the camera real quick. The figure does feel very light, but it's still a quality figure. The weight doesn't really matter. It's very, they use like good quality plastic on this figure. So make sure the shirt doesn't get in the way like that, and make sure you're not touching the chest area, because that could get really problematic very quickly. Angle this in the position that will fit in, and you just pop that in there like that. I know it sounds very scary, but it's got to be done. So there we go. It looks pretty cool like that. Obviously the head is just on a ball joint. There's a well, it's a ball, I think it's a double ball joint that goes into this piece right here in the neck, so he can move forward a little bit. No, that's just gonna pop off. So the head is just basic ball joint. Don't worry about whatever it is underneath here. That joint is pretty much useless. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this arm on here like that. There we go. And that's how he looks like with a hoodie on. Let me adjust the camera real quick. There we go. Very nice. I like that. Okay, for another pose, let's go ahead and use this hand right here. The hand with the loosey-goosey bicep joint. What should Genos do? Yes, just like Iron Man and any other figures, he can give you the middle finger. Because he's a killer cyborg and he doesn't give a shit. So there we go. There's Genos. Screw you guys. I'm gonna sleep. So there we go. That is pretty much it for this review. I'll for the next video, I'll show you guys the battery gimmick. I pretty much go over the articulation already. So that's that. Screw you. I don't come with any batteries. Batteries not included. Thanks for watching.